Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the WuPigPod podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bag. Big sexy. Woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, big, woo, big, podcast, 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 woo, big, woo, big, woo, 501, baby, big, podcast, football, basketball, pod, whatever you need, podcast, woo, big, shout out the fans, man, woo, big, keep the support alive, let's get it, podcast, you know we gon' keep it real every time, every single time, podcast, woo, big, woo, big, woo. Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the WuPig.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the WuPig podcast. Coming to you live from the Insurance Max Studios, where we talking about everything Arkansas Razorback football and basketball every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. But this is a special edition, man, so we coming to you on a Sunday afternoon. Hey, check us out on the WuPig.com. But first and foremost, I want you to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. Don't wait. Call today for a free, no-obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max, where protection meets affordability. Dial now and safeguard what matters most. 870-534-2823. Holler at Wes, Caleb, or Sandy. They'll take good care of you. And the WuPig podcast, we streaming on all major platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Make sure you subscribe to us on all platforms. And if you enjoy the audio version only, you can find us everywhere. Apple Podcasts, but you know we rock with Spotify because you can switch between audio and video over there. And we can't forget about our OG sponsor, 3M Electric, serving Northwest Arkansas. They're your trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor. As a SDV, OSB, they're dependable and reliable with no job too big or small when it comes to your electrical needs. Contact 3M Electric, 479-408-9865. Let them know you heard it. You already know where. The WuPig podcast. And you already know who I got in the building. Oh, we got the bad little brother.
Hey, man, you already know it's the bad little bro. What it do, WuPig family? How y'all living today, man? We got something special for y'all that I really think y'all gonna enjoy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I was out on the internet, man, and I saw a young guy, man, making spectacular catches. And then I'm like, hold up.
Hey.
He announced that Arkansas in his top 5. Let me holler at him. Let me see if we can get him on the show. Man, so without further ado, man, we got Drayden Garner in the building, man. How you doing tonight, big dog?
Flash.
What's good? How y'all
Man,
doing?
we good. We good.
Man.
I'm looking for my round. There it is.
There you go. Hey, after watching your highlight tape, you deserve it, man. That's all I'm gonna say. You deserve it.
Man, now while we getting into this little conversation we gonna have today, you from San Diego, California, right?
Yes.
So you been there all your whole life?
Yes, sir.
So what was life has it been like growing up in San Diego for you, man?
Life growing up in San Diego, it's certainly been like, it's really chill out here. A lot of people really chill. If you like find the right people to, mix and blend with, it's really like just chill. But a lot of people like, it's a lot of like not good crowds out here. I ain't gonna say it's like ghetto or anything, but you find the right people and you find like what you want to do in life, you're gonna be good out here for sure. So early life was really just like, just finding the right people, figure out what you want to do with your life for real.
What guided you in the right place to be in this position? What was the thing that kept you out of the bad parts of San Diego and the influences?
Kept me in the right influences. My mom, my dad. They made sure like I wasn't like gelling and fitting in with the wrong crowds, and they made it like to me like it's to be okay, like to like stand out and be different. You don't always gotta blend in with the others, you know, just to stand out and just be a leader. So my mom really influenced like what I want to do today, you know, because she always told me ain't nothing like you don't want to be in dead or in jail. So, you know,
Definitely.
football always gonna be a way to, you know, escape that route and just messing around and like finding the right people that have the same common goals with you. So I want to say the person that got in my life was my mom and dad.
Mom and dad. Okay,
Mm.
cool.
Hey, that's dope. And kind of going into what you just said. So I know you're a ball player, but I also know that you run track. So as
Mm-hmm.
far as like athletics go, what kind of drew you to knowing that football was the one for you?
I'm not even gonna lie. I tried to play basketball and it ain't stick. It didn't stick for me. You know, so I
Yeah,
went with the football route, and I before that I did do karate. You know, it's good discipline
that's
before I
crazy.
did football. So I was at a little younger age. But then I
Yeah,
tried
it
out
probably help you
football.
keep them hands up off of you. You know what I'm saying on the line. You
Yeah,
never
yeah,
know.
it's good discipline.
That's
So
what's
I had
up.
tried out football around the age of like 7. And you know that really worked with me. I ain't gonna lie. I was really good. I have a few of my little kid highlights. Some are fun around on the internet. You get time when they ain't really
So
but it's
when did
like
you
literally
realize that like you were better than the rest of the kids out there? Like what age did you be like, okay, all right, like I'm kind of him?
maybe like 13. I was big when I was 13. Like I was bigger than everybody else. So it was really like playing bully ball. Like when I was 13, I looked like a modern day DK compared to like the other little kids. Like
That's what's
I
up.
got pictures of me like me and my teammates, and I'm just like towering over them.
Nah,
So
that's
Yeah.
around the
crazy at
age of like
13.
13, age of 13, 14, I really thought I was just like, this is me.
Okay, that's what's
So
up. Now, we got some highlights here, man, of you that we gonna run while I ask you this next question. What what's your favorite high school memory? Like playing basketball. What's the one of your favorite moments that stands out to you?
you said playing basketball, you meant football.
I mean football, my bad.
Football.
Ah, okay, okay.
My first championship game sophomore year, I had scored the first touchdown. That was that set the whole like thing off for me. But I want to say the game before that, it was a playoff game, and we was getting to the trying to go to the championship. And we was really on. I think we was on about like the opposite 20, 42 seconds left on the clock. And we had ran a screenplay, you know, just to move the ball out. And I took that to the crib, and that was the end of the
Mhm.
game for real. That was we call a game right there. And then
Hey,
Mm.
the
that's
following drive, they tried
fire.
to the following drive they tried to score because they still had some time. And it was a pick, and I got the pick. So that's when I played both ways. So honestly, that's probably one of my most favorite moments.
Okay.
That's fire. So what side of the ball do you feel more comfortable playing? With that being said,
Offense, without a doubt.
without a doubt. Okay. All right. So I guess kind of were you a camp guy? Like when it came to, showcasing your skills on a bigger level, like when did you start going to things like camps and stuff like that?
My fresh sophomore year, I started going to like these little mega camps. I went to a couple my freshman year, but I went to like mega camps, and honestly, I don't like mega camps, but it's good when it comes to like putting your like talent in front of certain coaches that certain schools that you would want. But it's really not for everybody because it'd be like it's just unorganized. There's so many kids, and it's like you only get so many reps. But advice I can get like people that do mega camps is like cut, just cut people,
Yeah.
stand out and don't ever
Camps is
give them a
almost
back.
like testing. It's like some
Yeah,
people
not
just not
camp.
good test takers, but they ballers. You know what I'm saying?
They game is up there, like and like a lot of people will try and judge you like off of what you do in the camp, but like they were like they never gonna really turn on the film and just see what you could really do. So that's why I say camps not for everybody. Like camps ain't really for me either. I don't really like camps, but it's just certain ones you gotta go to.
Definitely feel that. So what's your connection to Arkansas then? So like did they reach out to you? Did you have a personal connection with maybe like a family member that already lived here? How did you get connected with Arkansas?
I got connected with Arkansas. I had went up there with my friend Tay. I don't know if y'all familiar with Tay.
Tay
Y'all
Lockett.
probably
Yeah.
are.
Shout out Tay
Yeah,
Lockett,
that's my
man.
boy. That's my boy. So me and him, I went up there, and when we had went up there, I had met Coach Guyton. I met Coach Guyton and Coach Pitt. So I met Coach Pittman and Coach Guyton. It was really like we hit it off real good. We was out there for like 3 days, and I didn't say it was great, like front runner type great.
Okay.
So that's
That's
how I
what's
got
up.
connected with Arkansas.
That's fire.
Okay. So looking at the game on a different level, I know we all grew up watching NFL, not necessarily college. I mean, growing up here in Arkansas, the NFL team is the Razorbacks. But for you, what NFL player reminds you of your play style?
I want to say when it comes to like being aggressive, I want to say AJ Brown or DK Metcalf. When it comes to terms of being aggressive and going up to go get a ball and like kind of like a early Julio Jones type of build. So I looked up to early Julio Jones, Falcons Julio,
Yeah.
and then AJ Brown. He was a guy. He was a guy last year too. So I want to
Yeah.
say those type of two receivers, vertical threats and go up and go get a ball.
Okay. I like that, man. I like Julio Jones. I always wanted my sorry Bears to get Julio at some point in time, but they never would pull the trigger. But that's dope. That's dope.
That's fire. Them some good comps. That mean you one of those physical, like, go up 50-50 ball type guys. And we just seen it in your highlights. All the one hand catches
It's never gonna be 50-50. I had a
so you like Ocho, you always open.
80-20, always open.
I like that, man. All right, so this question a little less serious. This one is kind of this can be a personal thing when it comes to football. I'm an ex-ball player, and the number that you choose to wear is a really big thing for your pride. So if you could just have any number, let's act like you had the first pick on a number that you could wear to represent yourself in college. What number would you choose?
15.
15?
Same number I rock right now. Same number I rock right now. I've been rocking them my whole life.
Does it have a meaning behind it, or was it just like you got it and you just stuck with it?
I got it, and at first I didn't want it. Like I was like straight up, like I don't want this number. Like I never had no 15. I don't even know no number 15s anywhere. And then I like got the number, and I started like searching up number 15. And then
Brandon Marshall.
I think the moment, and I searched Brandon Marshall, and then I had seen Patrick Mahomes, and I was like, I didn't even know who Patrick Mahomes was at the time. He wasn't even all that.
That's
at the
crazy.
Time, So like,
oh, that's crazy.
Now that I see like, there's good people, like there's actually people that really rock 15 and wear it. I was like, I'm gonna stick with 15. There's a lot of number ones in the world, a lot of number twos, and the single digits. You don't ever see too many 15. So like, if I can play ball and rock number 15 and make that number look good, I can let somebody else do it too.
Okay,
that's real.
That's like when people used to wear number 13 because of Odell. So it's like,
facts.
Yeah,
it's kind of trendy.
Somebody can wear 15 because of me.
Now this is gonna be a question, man, that may be kind of hard hitting, man, but we gonna ask the question. I saw your list of top 5 schools. You had Colorado, Ole Miss, Oklahoma State, Arkansas, and San Diego State.
Mm-hmm.
What made Arkansas be in your top 5?
What stood out to me about Arkansas is like you mentioned earlier, it's like that's y'all version of an NFL team, right? So the fact that you said this is y'all NFL, like this is y'all NFL team, it makes me like the community is bought into like what everybody in Arkansas has going on. So like the fact that the community is bought in, and everybody's like, go Arkansas, WuPigs, and you really have like a whole family behind you just by like going to that school. And so like when I had went there, took my visit there unofficial, it was like we had went out to eat, and you got people like oh, you went to Arkansas, you went to the school, you went to practice, like nice to meet you. Like they treat you like you're a celebrity out there. And the whole like reviving and building culture there, like it's already culture that's built. So you can't say it's like, something that you just like you going because certain people influence you to go, or like you going because like they gonna pay you or something. Like it's like a family out there. You know what I mean? So when I went out there, it was just like I had like a whole family behind me. Like and then Coach Pittman, a real cool dude, real solid dude. You know, treat me like I belong there already.
That's big. I think you muted, LD.
I forgot I hit the mute button.
Oh
I
yeah.
said then you got one of your classmates coming out here, Tay Lockett. So you won't be out here by yourself if you decide to come to Arkansas. I don't want to put words in your mouth. Just saying if you decide that. But hey, definitely what you said. It's family out here. One thing Arkansas, they gonna take care of you. Once you're a Razorback, man, you're a hog for life, man. So yeah, that's definitely one thing about Arkansas, man. The Razorback family, they gonna take good care of you.
Y'all got a really big loyal fan base.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Man,
Yeah, you could be a hero here. That's one thing,
Yeah,
like you
don't-
said, because we don't have those guys. If you come out here and ball, they gonna rock with you far past when you done playing the game. So, just to throw my little 2 cents in there, it's a great place to be.
well, man, we gonna take a few questions here, man, from the chat. See here, Wes Brown wants to know, what do you know about Bobby Petrino?
I don't know a lot actually. When I went out there, somebody had told me that he was a legend over there. So I'm not too familiar with Arkansas because I only been there once, and we only had a relationship for about a year, so I ain't too familiar about him. But
Okay.
I heard he was
Well,
like like he walked through there and like y'all go crazy. You know what I mean? So
hey man, when Bobby was the head coach here, man, people were very pleased at the product that we had on the field. And we expected more of that with him being the offensive coordinator. The wide receiver is gonna shine, and that's one thing I can say about Bobby. So you'll see this year when you're watching the Hall games. But this next question, actually, we're gonna get to this. I'm gonna let you answer this one. We're gonna go to this next question. Whitepool says, when are you deciding your final school, and what are some things that will guide your decision?
some things. Okay, so I'm gonna decide my final school before my senior season. Some things that will go into me choosing that decision are if I could build a relationship with the coaches, build a relationship with the coaches and have loyal coaches that ain't gonna leave while I'm there at least. I know business is business at the end of the day, but like I want to find coaches that's gonna like they gonna stick it through for that team. You know what I'm trying to say? And then
Definitely.
another decision, like another thing that will influence my decision is if even if a coach do leave, is it gonna be a place I still want to be? Because they say don't commit to a coach. Commit to the school that's like they're gonna show you what they really have or everything to offer. So like that's gonna be another factor. Like if the coaches left today, are they still gonna want me? Like, am I still gonna feel welcome? And then what the school can do for me outside of football? Can they give me a high degree? Can they take care of me after football if football's not there anymore? So those are the three things that play a main factor.
Got you. You got just a couple of more questions. Wes Brown wants to know, what's your 40 time? Do they still even do that?
I haven't run my 40 in a minute. Because some of these camps, they really just invite you for one-on-ones and all that. But last time I ran 40, it was like a 4, 5, 6 or something like that.
Yeah. You get faster as you get older.
That was probably like my sophomore year. So.
Yeah.
So that was a while ago. Because I read somewhere that you ran like 11-1 or something like that in the
11:01. But that was going against the wind. So if there was no wind, it probably would have been like 10-9.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I bet that 40 down about a 4.4 right now. I give you 4.4.
Yeah. But I'm also a pretty big dude, so it's like.
Thanks. So another question says, what is it like talking to Coach Pittman?
He actually a funny guy. He got a lot of jokes. He's a funny guy. Real chill, laid back, real chill, laid back style. But he really funny. He cool too. Real cool.
Yeah. So we got Sam Jones says, are you aware that Bobby Petrino coach Lamar Jackson, Drayden Burks of Arkansas, you remind me of him? He said he wanted you to look him up. You remind him of Drayden Burks.
I'm very familiar with Drayden Burks and his game. Really familiar.
Dog.
He was a big body. He was a pretty big body receiver too.
Yeah, yeah, he was.
Yeah, I did not know Coach Petrino had coached Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. Box wants to know how big of an influence is Tate Lockett on your decision, if any at all.
Tate has a small influence. It's always good to play with your brother. You played forever. You've been playing since like little kids. So if you can keep that story going, then why not? Like you and your brother made it to one of the highest levels of football together, both balled out. So you could play a small little factor in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's dope.
Well, man,
definitely gonna ride with who you know.
Yeah. Well, man, I definitely appreciate you coming on, giving us a few minutes of your time on this Sunday afternoon. We ain't gonna hold you, but we appreciate you. We hope that you become a Razorback and ball out for us, man. That's our hope. We definitely Hog fans, and we love to see you on the hill doing your thing, man.
I appreciate you guys having me. I'll be out there in about 2 weeks.
Okay. Man, I was hoping you'd be at the spring game. We going down to the spring game.
I'll probably come back. I can see if I can come back.
Yeah.
But I'll probably be down there for taking an official visit too soon.
Okay.
I'll try to come. I'm gonna be down there in 2 weeks. If I can get down there for the spring game, I'll get down there, and then I'll be taking an official visit sometime in the summer.
Okay. Well, whatever you do, man, wherever you decide to go, man, I wish you the best, man. I look forward to seeing you on the field and just being successful in life, bro.
Thank you. You too, guys. You guys are doing
Yes,
great.
sir. Hey, we always gonna root for you over here, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, man, again, you enjoy your day. We gonna get up out of here. Before we do, DZ, we gotta holler at our sponsors, man.
Y'all have a good night.
Sir.
I appreciate y'all.
All right, you too, boss.
All right, man.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, WuPig family. That was another exclusive interview from yours truly, man. Shout out OD, man, the greatest in the land. But we got to give a big shout out to Insurance Max. Experience a peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. So don't wait. Call today for a free, no obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max and protects what matters most. So call those guys at 870-534-2823. And then we got to give love to our guys over at 3M Electric, serving Northwest Arkansas. They're your trusted commercial and residential electric contractor. As an SDVOSB, they're dependable, reliable, with no job too big or too small. When it comes to your electrical needs, get them a call at 479-408-9865. And let them know that you heard it right here on the WuPig podcast. Shout out to y'all, man. WuPig.
Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the WuPigPod podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bag.